This is Tom Dupuis, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing StudioPress's WordPress themes. I'm going to make this relatively short, but I will go over a lot of things, so bear with me. There's really two components to purchasing a theme from StudioPress. There's their themes, which you can click on this tab to view, and then there's the Genesis framework. And if you're not sure what Genesis is, I would definitely Google it and become familiar with it, but it is one of the most popular theme frameworks for WordPress, and it's listed on WordPress's site right here. Here it is. They basically describe it, a framework, as a base starter theme framework designed for flexible foundation for quicker WordPress development. So it's basically like a code library, and Genesis is definitely one of the most well-coded, secure, reliable, SEO-friendly frameworks out there. It's used by Yoast from the Yoast SEO plugin, Matt Cutts from Google, and a lot of other top WordPress people. So when you purchase a theme from StudioPress, you're going to purchase both the theme and Genesis. So the first thing I would do is use this filter to filter by mobile responsive, and that way you can see mobile responsive HTML5 themes. You can see the HTML5 icon right here. And now it's just a matter of finding a theme you like. So one thing I want to point out is just because a theme is advertised as a certain type of theme, like Outreach Pro is advertised as a church theme, does not necessarily mean it has to be a church theme. So I actually used Outreach Pro to develop my website, and you can see it looks much different. So I rearranged the menu here, I customized the footer how I wanted to, and the content is really up to you. But yeah, I just wanted to point out that just because a theme looks a certain way, or it's advertised for a specific industry, does not necessarily mean that it has to be for that industry. Another thing I want to point out is that all StudioPress themes are very minimal and lightweight. So they're not going to come with a bunch of pre-built-in features like a built-in portfolio and shortcodes and so forth. So you may have heard of ZigZagPress, which is another Genesis theme store. And these themes have multiple homepage layouts, a built-in portfolio, and shortcodes which can help you customize your theme. You're not going to find these on StudioPress themes, and they do this on purpose because the more built-in features you have, the slower your website is going to load. So you're more reliant on customizing your theme, in WordPress or through coding or by adding plugins as opposed to use these pre-built-in features. And that will ultimately improve your load time since you're only adding things that you absolutely need. And you can see just by scrolling through my website it loads super quickly, and I attribute that a lot to the Genesis theme that I use. So I'll go back a little here. But yeah, like I said, it's really just a matter of finding a design that you like, and once you do, and you purchase it and check out with the theme and Genesis, then you're going to get a lot of tutorials and support. So say we purchase the Parallax Pro theme, you're immediately going to get setup instructions, to help you customize the theme. And if you click on this Tutorials tab, you're going to see what you first need to do. You're going to need to install Genesis and your child theme, import the demo site content, and then it has a bunch of other tutorials, both about Genesis and like you just saw earlier, the theme setup instructions. So there's tons of documentation that comes with your theme. And they also have FAQs and a lot of other resources right here. And that's one of the things I really like about StudioPress is that their documentation is awesome. They provide clear instructions, and if you purchase from StudioPress, you know your theme is going to be legit, which means it's going to come out with updates, and it's going to be compatible with the latest WordPress version. So since StudioPress built the Genesis framework and that is super reliable, you know their themes are going to be reliable as well. You can also check out their Genesis plugins, which can help you customize your theme too. And if you just Google Genesis plugins, you'll find this page. But yeah, that's really about it. If you have any questions, you can leave me a comment in this video or reach out to StudioPress about their themes, and I'm sure they'll be glad to answer your questions.